It's been 7 months since I last changed my setup. Over the past couple of months, the setup has gotten pretty messy and there are some stuff I want to change. Like for example, I want to have actually good cable management, I want to change the position of my PC, and add a lot more accessories to the setup. So to transform the setup, first we need to take the setup apart so we have a plain desk to work with. The PC, the monitor arms, and pretty much everything is filled with dust, so later I'm going to clean that as well. While I'm cleaning up my setup, check out the first link down below in the description for a chance to get $750. All you gotta do is press the link and do the little survey. The only thing that's going to be staying on the setup is the actual monitor arms because we're not actually going to be using them. Now that we got all the accessories off, it's time to pretty much clean everything. Now we're going to start cleaning the PC. I took off the top panel so that I could clear the top filter, and I also took off the glass panels and you could see how dusty my GPU is. To clean the PC, I'm using this really useful product. It's called the air duster. Using the air duster, you could clean your PC or your tech super easily, and you could check it out using the link down below in the description. After cleaning the PC, I put the side panels back on, and then it was time to start building the setup. I started off by putting the PC on the right side of my desk. I had it on the left, but I want to move it to the right to change it up a little bit. For the monitor mount, I'm using this really tall monitor mount from Wally. I'm using it so that I could use this stacked monitor formation because for the past couple of months I've been using it. I've been really liking it. So finally, after adjusting everything to how I want it, I finally put the monitors up. Normally I had my 32-inch monitor on the bottom and my 24-inch on the top, but I wanted to change it up a little bit, so I put the 24-inch on the bottom and my 32-inch on the top. Behind both of my monitors, I have a RGB strip so that I have this really nice glow behind the monitors. I would recommend everybody to do this because it makes your setup pop out and look really good. Now we're gonna add my hand cam. Normally I would use this mount, but it looks kind of bad, and when I mount it, it just doesn't let me move the monitors, so we're just gonna be putting this up on this monitor. After a bit, I got it installed and the setup is already looking really good. Also, if you guys want to check out my Twitch, it's gonna be down below in the description. I stream on there pretty consistently. Now that we got all the big stuff ready to go, like the PC and the monitors, now we could start adding all the accessories and all the little stuff. First, I cleaned up the desk a little bit and wiped it down. I started by adding the mouse pad. This mouse pad is from Create Work Play, and I think it looks really good. It's smaller than the other mouse pad that I used in my setup. For this setup, I didn't want a big mouse pad covering the whole desk, so I just used this one from Create Work Play. If you guys want to check out this mouse pad, it's going to be linked down below in the description as well. Also, if you guys are interested in anything in my setup, there's going to be a link down below in the description to my Amazon storefront, and there you could find links to pretty much everything in my setup. Alright, so I added a ring light and a camera mount, and the setup is looking so good. I can't wait for it to be finished. So I always had this invisible wireless charger under my desk, but I never really used it. So today we're going to be fixing that. I got this pad and aligned it with the wireless charger. I made a dot so I know where to stick the pad, and just like that, we have a invisible wireless charger, and this pad actually helps to charge my phone faster. After that, I added a couple more accessories, and I mounted my boom arm on the side of my desk. I did this because I could just move it away whenever, and it's not going to be in the way of anything. And in my opinion, the placement right now is better than I had before. Then I added this Nintendo Switch on the left side of the desk because I actually really like using it. And then my custom keyboard. In the custom keyboard, there's Japanese styled keycaps. And here's how the setup finally turned out. I think it looks really good, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So the colors on my PC reset, so I'm going to change that and give you guys a setup tour. Alright, now on the right you have my PC. Right next to it is the invisible wireless charger. Behind the PC I have these really old speakers, and behind the desk I have this RGB strip so that it gives out a glow behind the desk. Then under my desk I have this headset holder that's holding my SteelSeries Arctis 7 wireless gaming headset. On it I have these add-on ear cuffs that I bought off of Amazon, and they feel really good. For the mouse, we're rocking the Razer Viper Ultimate. It's a pretty solid mouse, and of course in the setup we need a stream deck. Next to it we have a plant, and behind it I have this camera mount. When I'm streaming, I just put my camera up there. And yeah, that's pretty much like the right side of my desk. To the right of my top monitor I have this ring light so that I have good face cam quality when I'm streaming. On top I have my 32-inch 165Hz LG monitor, and on the bottom I have my 24-inch monitor. And then we're rocking my custom keyboard, and here's how it sounds. In the setup, we're rocking a Fifine microphone. It looks really good and sounds really good as well. I also have an option to use the XLR, which is pretty cool. And for the boom arm, we're using this blue compass. It's a pretty solid boom arm and it looks really good, and also has a cable raceway. I think this microphone setup is pretty good for what I do. And then on the left side of my desk, I have a couple of stuff. I have a lamp, I have a Nintendo Switch, I have some plans, coasters, and yeah, it just makes the setup look pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole setup. If you guys want to check anything out, the links will be down below in the description. And check out my Amazon storefront for links to everything in my setup. Also, if you want a chance to get $750, the first link in the description will take you to a little survey that you'll complete, and you'll have a chance to win $750. With that said, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.